Comic-Con here at the Twitch stage, powered by Fandom. I am joined by Pancake Pal.
Hi, guys.
And this eclectic group of characters we have here to talk about Batman versus Two-Face.
Ooh.
Guys, welcome to New York Comic-Con. I know some of you guys have been here all week long, but if you haven't been to the stage, oh my God, Burt Ward, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, citizens.
He just snuck in. So guys, talk to us about what we can expect from Batman versus Two-Face.
The title kind of explains itself. We have Batman and, I wonder who. It might be Two-Face. It's a thrilling psychological drama about two conflicted men at war with each other. No, it's...
It kind of is, actually.
Okay, yeah.
But the reason you're going to watch it is because of Adam West, Burt Ward, and William Shatner. Like, doing pretty impressive face. This is not working? Okay, I'll just lean and turn around and talk this way. I was just saying, the best thing about this project is Adam West, Burt Ward, and William Shatner playing Two-Face. It's pretty cool.
And this being Adam West's final performance as Batman, and we have Burt Ward playing Robin. What is it like telling the stories of that classic Batman and Robin?
Well, it's a lot of fun. You know, we did our series, and the character is basically the same. You know, Robin, maybe a little more modern situations, and thanks to these guys, they made a great script and they brought it up to date, and in my opinion, kind of combined the best of what we had in the 60s with some of the new movie stuff and some of the more current stuff. And it's a really great film. And then, of course, adding Shatner was a stroke of genius. I mean, if you think about it, the two most iconic TV shows in history are Batman and Star Trek. And for the actors to work together, I mean, and he is just fantastic. Shatner is unbelievable in this film. They're going to love it. You're going to love it.
So what drew you guys to wanting someone like Shatner to be Two-Face?
It just makes so much sense. I mean, like you said, you know, at that time period, who would have played Two-Face? You know, if they had done that.
What was his reaction when you guys, showed him the script? His real first initial reaction.
Will the check clear? No, I mean...
Check, please.
No, he was really into it. I mean, he really explored different voices for Two-Face. He wanted to make sure there was a clear distinction between Harvey Dent and Two-Face, and he really brought his A game. He didn't, you get a full Shatner experience with this movie. So.
That's exciting.
Well, when you find out that someone like William Shatner is going to be your Two-Face, does that change the way you write the character of Two-Face? Or do you have him adapt to the character Two-Face?
Well, people forget before he was Captain Kirk, William Shatner played a lot of psychotics. He was nuts on every other show in the 60s. So it wasn't a stretch for him to play this character, and it wasn't a stretch for us to envision him playing someone as damaged as Harvey Dent / Two-Face.
And having the character Batman, reaching out to so many different mediums, and he's in comic books, he's in different, animes or cartoons, and he's in different movies. How do you keep the different Batman stories feeling like they're their own, instead of like crossing into one realm and you don't want to cross the streams, if you will?
We crossed the streams a little bit on this movie, right? I mean, if anything, this movie is like a mishmash of different versions of Batman. So you got the campy version, and we also have elements like James, I think, wanted to explore a darker side of campy Batman. So like if you took Adam West Batman and put him in the serious Batman, what would you get? And I think this is what this is. So you get what we're calling camp noir, so super camping jokes in a film noir setting.
And what is the reaction? But you guys are showing it tonight, correct?
Really
We just
soon.
showed it.
Just showed it. Well, I missed it. Damn it! I always miss the good stuff.
Did anybody here watch it?
Yes.
What did you think?
What'd you guys think? There you go.
That guy's really excited.
Robin over there.
Oh yeah, he got a poster, so he should be excited.
Well, it's out on Tuesday, digitally,
Okay.
so watch it then.
Nice. Oh, I missed it, so I'll have to wait until Tuesday. But for you guys to come to something like New York Comic Con and show off some new Batman goodness, what's the fan reaction for you guys? I mean, having worked on projects for so many times, to get to unveil something new.
Well, the fan base for the 66 show is its own specific thing. And then there's another Batman fan base that those two fan bases don't usually agree on much. So the trick for this was to try to find some common ground, to find a story that would work for both camps. No pun intended. And I think we did. I think we have a story that kind of pushes the Adam West Batman to a darker place. The story's actually about his friendship with Harvey Dent and his conflict in trying to help his friend, but also trying to bring Two-Face to justice. So it gave Adam a lot of something different to play than what he usually played on the old series.
And Burt, for someone like you who's been Robin for longer than anybody, what's the experience like for you to get to keep bringing this character to life?
Well, the way I look at it is I never really left the character, because when I was hired back in 1966, the executive producer said, "Would you like to know why we selected you to play Robin when we interviewed more than 1,100 young actors?" And I said, "Yes, sir, I'd like to know." And he said, "Because in our minds, if there really was a Robin, forgetting television, there really was a Robin, we think you would be it. So we just want you not to, quote, act. We want you to just be Burt and be enthusiastic," which is what I did for 120 episodes, several Batman movies, and now these 2 animated films. So it's really pretty easy for me.
The foundation of Robin is Burt Ward.
Yes.
There you go.
Absolutely, no doubt about that.
You know what's so funny? People say, well, what about all those mannerisms, like jumping over the door into the Batmobile, or jumping over the door out of the Batmobile, or walking along the Batmobile, or hitting my fist again. All of that I was allowed to do because the producers were so worried about the special effects, the explosions, and all the stuff that required having an 80-man crew, that Adam and I were basically allowed to, as long as we were in a certain place at a certain time, we could do anything we wanted. And believe me, we did. And it was our idea to come up with the double meanings and the insinuations. Because if you watch the original screen test, Lyle Wagner and another young actor, they did a good job, but they didn't have the double meanings. They didn't have the insinuations of more than just straight hero worship for kids. And I think that is what clicked, because we used to say that we put on our tights to put on the world. And Batman was the first show to ever play with the audience, and people really got behind it.
And now we have something new to get behind. You said it's coming out on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Tuesday Digital?
Tuesday, October 10th for streaming, and October 17th for Blu-ray and DVD.
Yes.
Awesome. You guys, thank you so much. Batman versus Two-Face. Check it out real soon, and we'll be right back with more from New York Comic Con.